Jolan, true Centurions, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command. Orion Pirates. I am Fleet Admiral Tirek of the battleship Arias Flammapena as we continue our campaign against the United Federation of Planets, and things have been going rather well on the Outer Rim. Basically, we're King Condor, we kick butt. So we have been doing pretty decently, basically bashing our way through this planet, which is down to a 15. So because we're not in dock and there's not much more to say, let's push out and start continuing the pain train. We do, after all, want to at some point hopefully manage to finish out the Federation. Although at this point, we're at 61 episodes in this season, so wow. The Romulan campaign certainly saved the best for last, and whoo boy, bumping this up to Admiral really did change things. Or then again, it may just be the fact that it takes so long to do missions as Romulans because, you know, our slow plasma charge rates. In any case, there does appear to be a single battleship off in the distance. It is a BBX, so not quite on our level. Sorry, there's just nothing one-on-one that's quite on our level. Hate to say it, but I think it's true. 417 BPV, was it? Yeah, we're the biggest thing in space right now, battle point-wise, and you can kind of see why. The cloaking device, obviously. So, yeah. I'm feeling a little bit off today, so I'm sorry if my commentary seems just a little bit less enthusiastic than it normally is. Not quite sure what it is, although it may be all the cuts on my fingers, the missing skin from all the glue, and, well, a little bit haziness from putting together models. I'm preparing to go to Adepticon next month, and so gotta get my 40k army up to scratch in 3 colors and everything WYSIWYG and all that, so it has been taking up quite a bit of my time. So, why are we going so slowly? Because we haven't set everything else up, so let's actually try and get ourselves back into our habits, back into the groove. You know what they say, if you want to make sure that you do something right, do it the same way every single time. I don't think anybody actually says that, but I'm a creature of habit, so I'm going to roll with it. So let's make sure we pull up our weapons screen so we see how much energy we've got into the shield, and it's 11 points. It's fine enough for this kind of range. He's not going to open fire until about 35-ish with his photon torpedoes, and around there also with his phasers, but from that range, his phasers don't do anything. So it doesn't really matter. Does not appear to be an ambush. There could still be a freighter somewhere behind here, but I don't really think so. And yeah, it's going to be a one-on-one duel, pretty straight up, straight forward, and okay, thank goodness. I looked over here at the weapons MFD and saw that all the plasma torpedoes were still at basic level, but luckily it was just a glitch. It is PL7, so a fairly undefended planet. We're going to launch everything we've got that way. And he did manage to punch through our forward shield reinforcement, not exactly surprising. We've only got 14.5 points of energy to it, but we'll do well enough. And wait for him to activate his crash stop. He's traveling along at a speed of 21, trying to get things going. Plinked away at our shields, did a little bit of damage there. We do have some fighters coming in, but I'm not super worried about it. I am probably just going to engage with my phasers. Let's also set you to attack. And attack. Target you. Wow, I didn't target you with weapons in time. All the plasma, if you don't mind, please. There we go. The point defense system going absolutely nuts. Let's disappear for a bit. Although that was a good. Can I come out just in time? No. Oh, that's that sucked really, really badly. Holy crap! We made a mistake. We tried to cloak when we should have just run. So dump a whole bunch of firepower into him. We've lost one of our shields. We've taken 20 points of engine damage right there. We are, however, close enough to the Richmond that he's not able to get his mines off without setting themselves, so his own personal proximity sensors aren't allowing his mines to explode. And let's get to work on fixing all the broken stuff. Holy crap. Being quite on top of a Federation cruiser battleship like this is not something I'm exactly happy to be, especially because those Gatling phasers and photon torpedoes, and jeez, we're getting mauled here. It should not have been this way. Mistakes were made, not gonna lie. Keep up the fire. Actually, how you doing on people? I think I'm doing quite well enough in transporters to pull this off. And you are down most of your weapon systems. Well, except for the phasers. They're just waiting for an opportunity, I guess. Repair work. Hi. Keep things going. Mine. Right to his face. Let's see what he does. He did fix up something important with that repair there, so that's a bit of a problem. We got to get outside of a range of 3 with this guy because, oh, those Gatling phasers, they are painful. more long-range plasma torpedo fire going in. We should have dropped a big mine on him. He wouldn't have been able to get away then. And we are knocking out most of his systems. We're still not... no, we did get the Gatling phasers. Okay, that's good. Still has a couple of phasers left, but we are managed to blast him back and cause a little bit of damage of our own. And hopefully he'll die soon. And here I was smack-talking the Federation battleship, saying that it was way smaller than we were. Look what it did to us. I'll grant you, most of this was caused by stupidity, but still, if you give them an inch, they will take quite a bit from you. Unfortunately, our rate of turn right now is on the side that the plasma torpedoes are not. Fortunately, however, he is dead. So let's slow down a little bit and call the pseudo frigates back. We have a lot of repair work to do. And I also want to make sure we don't hit the asteroid that is somewhere off there, off to our starboard side. And keep the repairs coming. We got a lot of them to do. Increase the speed of time. We're going to slowly get towards that planet. It's more or less undefended, so that shouldn't be all that difficult. And by the time we get there, all things should be mostly intact. Sort of, kind of, ish. That's all we're going for at this point. Although we have burned through most of our armor at this point, which is not good. Not having the armor is going to be a little bit painful for staying out here any longer. How am I doing on Marines? Hit and run will tell me the exact number, 39, so we're still good on that. Although it does remind me, if we have to fix the tractor beams, we should pay attention to that. It doesn't look like it, so I guess the messed up lines in the tractor beam, not the tractor beam, in the capture screen, these are just a glitch, I'm going to assume? Because it can't be that we're down to a single transporter, especially if there's no section here for repairing the transporter. Sadly, getting on towards the planet, I had not been paying attention to how close we were, so it's a good thing we didn't actually smash into it. And make sure the speed is out. Okay, so we're fully fixed now. Well, not fully. We still got a couple of dented systems here. The plasma Ds will come back online to full power, and we will, of course, spend a little bit of time and effort to fix whatever went wrong with the tractor beam. Heavy all plasma torpedoes. We'll have to wait a little bit to shoot them as we slowly get on this planet. But yeah, those Federation battleships, they are flexible. They're flexible, they're reliable, and while they may not be the most powerful Alpha Strike packages in the universe, they are still decent ships. I mean, it would be... I don't want to say it would be remiss for us not to fear them. Oh, don't get too close, don't get too close. Let's not compound our errors here. We've already taken enough damage, although, to be fair, he's down to nothing. He has no more phasers. And now he's down to 2 people. Go Marines! Yeah, we still have 10 transporters, so that was just a graphical glitch. We probably actually could have stolen that battleship if we really wanted to. Not that we really wanted to. By that point, it was mostly dead. And mission complete, because we absolutely flooded the planet with people. Please tell me that was enough to actually steal the planet, because that was a lot of effort for that. Well, not steal it. At least turn it neutral. That's all we're looking for here. And 495 prestige, and the planet remains strong, well defended, at a 10. So we're going to keep up the pressure, got to keep going at it, because, well, it's a little bit of a self-challenge at this point. It would be easy if we just kept going back and forth from home and into space without ever having to worry about how much, and every time we went back we just repaired everything. Staying out here longer forces us to sort of deal with somewhat generating resources, mainly the belt armor. I mean, everything else, not so much, but the armor, a little bit. And as the ship slowly loses systems, we have to get a little bit more creative. So let's set ourselves up for a full-on engagement. I'm only seeing a single freighter, and doesn't look like it's an ambush. Oh, nope, there it is. That's what we were waiting for. It's a BCF, so that makes it a Bismarck class. She will have plasma torpedoes on board, so we'll set up our own point defense systems, the Wild Weasels. And it is a BCF, so that will be G-type plasma torpedoes for the little bit of added range. Unfortunately, enveloping plasma torpedoes, yeah, we're going to have to slow down. Make sure we slow down, and we'll set ourselves up for 4 and 2, just to make sure that he can't do it. And good, our plasma torpedoes should be ready by the time all things go to hell in a handbasket. Fire the pseudos. There we go. Firing all the pseudo-plasma torpedoes, make him have to react to it, which he does. And we'll steadily fly on in here. Hi, Napoleon. Go away. Daddy's playing with the big boys. Speaking of which, that, and that, and that. And let's actually slow down the speed of time, because this could get out of hand rather quick. Maybe not. Okay, for him, this got out of hand really quick. Wow. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but suddenly all the phasers and his PPV went from here to here. And now he's dead. And that, kids, is why you do not get close to a Romulan battleship. Okay, now that we have dealt with pretty much the only threat, let's go chase him down. And he's going to try a high-speed, far-distance strategy, which I can only say is apparently had no defense. It was his only good strategy, it just didn't work out for him. When you're such a small ship, I mean, if you misfly that ship even a little bit, you die to tsunamis of plasma. So 200 prestige, wow, that's really generous, the amount of prestige you gave us for that mission. It was not a very hard mission. And we'll go on a shipyard assault to round things out. I suppose that's a fine way of taking a planet. Hey, it's another dreadnought, it's a battleship, and she is a BBX, so another one of those Federation battleships. Not seeing anything else, but again, it is in an asteroid field, so they could be hiding. We've seen that before. It's unpleasant, to say the least. Plasma torpedoes to enveloping, and yeah, let's just set everything up. So this, and then maximize the speed of time, and then this to this. Like that. There. Just going through all the systems one by one, setting them all up properly, so that we don't make mistakes like we did last time. Still not seeing any enemy defenses, so we'll set up R-type plasma torpedo, S-type plasma torpedo as our bait pedos. I don't think that quite works. And bait torpedoes away. Turn away. Wait. Back down to normal time. Pseudo frigates. Set to attack. And phasers. Hi. Okay, you're dealt with. And we don't want to get too close, but at the same time, we don't want to put ourselves in a position where we're attacked. So wait for it. Just about. All the plasma. Let's get the other side of plasma going on here. Here we go. We're not going to cloak this time. We learned our lesson last time. No reason to take missile hits. We don't have to. And there is an alert sort of ahead of us, so we are going to have to keep an eye on that one. And he is just getting crunched down. So able to hit him with basically the strength of an R-type plasma torpedo from one of our smaller torpedoes. Let's keep the long-range fire going. There's not somebody over here, is there? Nope, we're good. Okay. Although I do think that's an ISC, no. Yeah, IFRD, so that's ISC. Let's get the shield away from him, because I don't feel like fixing that. I'm assuming that was one of our pseudo frigates, because if it was him trying to go for a high energy turn like that, not work out for him. And incidentally, USS Napoleon has returned from the last mission. And the last time it had been a little tiny freighter, and now it is, well, proper for what it should be. We do not have a defense shift here, surprisingly. Let's keep the fire going on, keep the pain going, let our stern firing weapons work. Really? You're just going to start plinking away from that range? And yeah, just wallowing slowly. He's probably taking some pretty serious power hits. I mean, with the speed he's doing... Actually, I want to set my guys to harass here. Keep your distance from him. If you get too close, he's going to hit you with that G-type phaser, and that's not worth it. Photon torpedo knocked out the shield. It was a good shot. Got to give him props for that one. And it did damage a couple of labs that we will go ahead and fix. I'm tempted to launch all of the pseudo plasma torpedoes again, just to sort of force a reaction. And in fact, yeah, we are going to do that. By the time our plasma is actually ready, then he'll have already used up his Wow Weasel. And there it is. Yep, he does have a Wow Weasel, which he did try to use. And in the interest of... Come on, select that Wow Weasel. Phasers, please. There we go. Just because I have a hunch that his acceleration is not going to be all that great. Fire everything we got, and hopefully, yep, there they go. There's the turn. And thankfully, the G-type phasers were eaten up by the plasma rather than us. I was getting a little worried about how close we were getting there. I don't want to fire my S-type, stern firing S-type plasma torpedo at this. Not from this range. We will take damage through this shield, and it will be bad. Although it does look like the Napoleon is, for the most part, done for. This plasma torpedo might even be enough to do it. He's only got a single phaser X and a single three photon torpedoes. Apparently, one is under repair though. Wasn't quite enough. That one, 90% certain it'll kill him. if our phasers don't come online in time. You know what? We're going to see if we let that pseudo-torpedo do it, or the pseudo-frigate torpedo, and it did. So, extra large battleship taken out by a... Okay, I can't call it an extra small pseudo-frigate. It's absolutely amazing. It's more powerful than most frigates in this game. Not most, but a decent number of frigates in this game. So we're in relatively good shape. We lost one shield thanks to a well-placed photon torpedo, but other than that, we are doing fine. Hi, friend. Are you going to do this again? Does look like it. Okay. So let's do this. Let's try this one. Start your attack, and now return to me. And I think that'll fix whatever his problem is. Alright, get ready for that S-type plasma torpedo that we want to bait out the shuttle with. And of course, because it is an ISC station, it is armed with plasma torpedoes. Not quite sure what sort of deal with the devil the Federation decided to go with in order to get the ISC on their side. Then again, they are kind of getting down to the wire here of survival. Return. Get back on the ship. If you fly into that, I'm gonna be so very pissed. Because you are incredibly expensive. And if you die, much anger. Return. Right now. Get back here. They have plasma torpedoes. They can and will kill you. Alright, there's the shuttle destroyed. Oh boy, he's trying to engage things I don't want him to engage. There we go. All the plasma torpedo fire. This ought to do him in. Knocks out the shields, and there he's gone. So that's one down. We gotta go for this one. Otherwise our pseudo-frigate might get killed. And that is not ideal. Unfortunately, I don't think our plasma is going to be ready in time. So we may have to just get up here and siege him with our phasers, which Romulan ships not exactly great at that. They are not super well endowed with heavy phaser armaments. Phaser armaments. So able to bounce that off the forward shield, which the main thing that was useful for is keeping it from attacking. Ooh, crap, looks like our plasma torpedoes are ready now. Unfortunately, we're not in a position to exploit that. Hi. Take this. It always takes so long for that torpedo to launch. Alright, Stardock destroyed. What happened to our little friend? Where are you? Seriously, return to me by now. Can't even select him? Oh, he must be behind an asteroid and not responding to commands for reasons. I don't know what those reasons are, but they are starting to be somewhat annoying. I don't like it when my pseudo-frigates decide to go off and do their own thing. It's not very cool. Doesn't really live up to the whole discipline that I expect from my pilots. Although, how many people do you think would be on a pseudo-frigate? I gotta imagine at least 3 or 4. Because you figure it's like a runabout. Maybe it's probably bigger than a runabout, but yeah, you figure you've got your commander, you've got your tactical officer, you've got a pilot, and then maybe an engineer on board. So we're going to bounce that off our forward shields and crunch him down with one nice long blast, taking out yet another shipyard, dealing a crippling blow to the Federation, which hopefully will take us a planet. This planet will be the next stepping stone to take a station, which will be the next stepping stone to take probably another station. 450 prestige for our trouble, and the tile is to us. And 550 prestige is where we stand at. There does appear to be a black hole nearby, which should be interesting. Let's pop off this tile and then pop back to it. We're going to go through the full repair issue. We took the planet. We may as well take the spoils of that. 280, so 299 damage needed to be repaired. No shuttles are required. No pseudo-frigates are required. We do need some marines, though. We used some died in random incidents. And 1 mine only. And 18 repair parts. Most of those spent on the same mission. All for only about 211. So in total, 510. That's not bad. We earned that in a mission in a bit. So yeah, we're at 5040, which is not a bad place, although not quite at the 14 or 12,780 something high number that we need for another King Condor, which will be the next ship we're saving up for. And yeah, that's where we're going to finish it here. The next target, quite obviously, is going to be the station at 14.5. There might be one more Federation station here at 12.4, but the majority of the important targets in the north do appear to be soon to be dead. So, anyway, I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press the little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.